Did you snore in my class? Wake up, Mr. West. Wake up, Mr. West. Mr. West. Mr. West.
And you may find yourself behind the wheel of a large automobile.
Everybody, welcome back to Goblin Time, the first podcast to cover
left.
movie hosts and the problems that movie hosts and problems can have.
What? Sorry,
Did you say something?
Joey and I were laughing.
Hey, everybody, welcome to Goblin Time, where we review horror movies.
On
and
the left.
Joey
that was
announces
really good.
what we're gonna
really
gonna do the next episode.
What's he even saying over there? What?
Hey, everybody, welcome to Goblin Time, where Joey and Tim fight Dalen to the death with swords and chalices full of
Emma literally just texted me, Re-Animator. I hardly know her. It's like she knew we just started or something.
Is she
Emma,
here?
I'll go ahead and tell you right now, Emma, welcome
Emma?
to Goblin Time.
The first podcast on the left.
The last show.
The last show that'll ever be produced. Can we call this show produced? We don't have a producer.
I think
money
it
was
gets
put
produced.
into it.
Yeah, we put money in
Yeah,
it.
you're right. I didn't. It's because I'm broke. Guys, what else did you see recently?
Today, I saw the end of Re-Animator, but that's not important right now.
Wait, we're doing this all wrong.
No, I'm not.
What
Dalen,
part?
What did you watch?
Damn it!
We're doing. You just said the thing that we're doing wrong is whatever Tim is saying. Or
Hey, everybody,
whatever
welcome to
Tim
Goblin Time, the show where Dalen tells us what he watched.
Is that really what?
On the left.
Oh,
you first.
Jesus Christ! I get it now. I'm sitting to Joey's left. Well, he's sitting to my left.
No, I'm not joking. You're the one who always goes first.
Oh, why does that matter?
Everybody, welcome to
Oh.
Goblin Time.
Hi. Thank you.
The most recent thing I watched was Tim's shirt, and it says spoon. No. What have I? It's been a couple months since we have done one of these. We're backed up. Now we're back to it.
We're back at it. And better than back at it.
But so I did recently see a musical. That's kind of interesting, right?
Which one?
We saw And Juliet, and my family really enjoyed it. And
Yeah.
I enjoy spending time with my family, and I enjoy musical theater. So I mean, by that, I enjoyed it. But if you had to ask me if the musical was good, I probably couldn't say that. You guys ever heard of a jukebox? And it sucks to.
Oh, I hate him.
Yeah. It sucks to be like a musical is bad, because more so than a movie, like you go and watch a musical, you can just see all the hard work put into it, all the money and everything. Movies are easy to like criticize and be like, fuck you, because you're just watching it on a thing you bought. So it's like, but with this one, the tickets are more expensive, and then there's a big production. And sometimes you can do as big a production as you want. If what you're doing isn't good, it's not good.
Yeah.
And also has nothing to do with actors and their singing. I expect good acting and good singing on Broadway, to be honest. So
Yeah.
that part isn't. But the musical was actually so bad. So I said something about jukebox musicals.
Yeah.
You said they're terrible.
I don't like them.
That's basically what we did in high school.
Yeah, we did
We did like a back to the
2
80s.
or 3 of those.
And it was just 80s music. And then we did
We Will Rock You. the
We Will
Queen
Rock You,
musical.
which is Queen music. Both of those are better than this one.
Oh, man.
Because here's the thing. Jukebox musicals, they're really just poorly written all the time, because it's like every time it feels like they just get a generalized like group of songs that they want to include in their musical, and so they try to create a story around those instead of like having the songs kind of inform the story a little bit, you know?
Yeah. Like if it was more of, hey, we wrote a good story, now let's figure out the music to go with this.
Right.
That might work better, but that's never what they do.
Yeah, and also the other thing is like at least the music they chose was good.
Yeah.
This is like just the worst. Like my least favorite. Like think of like my least. If you had to guess some of my least favorite songs and like my least favorite genre of songs? What do you think it is? You know me pretty well.
I mean, modern pop.
Yeah, you got it. You hit the nail on the head. But not just modern pop. Like, you know how like every musical has like their big song that they do.
Yeah,
right? Big climactic song. This one's, and try to stay in your seat, fellas. It is "Roar" by Katy Perry.
Whoa, that's
So powerful.
Isn't that just the? Oh yeah, and it's supposed to be like, and the whole musical's about, and this also sucks. It's about women empowerment.
You heard it here first.
Yeah, I know. It's like they set it's so hard. They put everything there to be like, I'm an asshole if I didn't like it. And it's like, I don't think that's fair, man. And they're doing it really bad. It's so like on the fucking nose. There's at one point, there's like it's purposely phrased like where they'll say a line like, this is a person who can do whatever they want, and they pause for like an applause break. And it's like, I paid money to see this. Yeah. I know they can do whatever they want. You're not, this is what you're saying is not for me.
Yeah.
Right? Can you just have them be? Can you stop pointing it out and just let them be?
Yeah.
Anything? So fuck me. That was rough. There's just the song choices were like really quite horrible. The best one was the "What do you want from me? What do you want from me?" Even though that's not great, and also none of the music fucking fit. It doesn't fit for a fucking musical. It doesn't. And they did some stuff to it to make it like fit more, but like these songs are literally, they're not written about anything. They're written to be catchy in the first place, right? So it's like you're taking stuff from that and trying to, it doesn't fucking work. It doesn't work. It works if you don't give a shit, I guess. But
yeah,
I did, and I've seen musicals now before. So like when they do cool things like a really quick dress change, I'm like, yeah, I mean, I've seen it, and I'm impressed. But
yeah, you can do like a really technically good performance of something, but if the thing is shit, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, so Anne Juliet's about like this girl named Juliet from Romeo and Juliet.
Who don't need no man.
Yeah, that's basically what it is. Like Romeo dies, and it's like, what would happen if, Juliet actually didn't kill herself? When she saw Romeo
She'd
killed
get
himself.
really into Katy Perry.
They literally go to France and go clubbing. That's literally what they do. It was just there to literally just say women empowerment and just say for these things. And that's why I didn't like it. And I want it to be very clear that that's why I didn't like it. Because it's like, it's cheap just to get, because we agree with those things, right? Just because I agree with those things doesn't mean your show is good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you can do that better. Wicked is all about fucking women empowerment and stuff like that. And like women being in relationships that don't have to do with men. There is a man involved in that, but like that is not about that. And it does it very, 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 very well. And it's like, so it's just lazy. And
Wicked also has good songs.
It's got amazing songs. It's got the best. And that's all. And dude, we were doing this. The funniest fucking bit is the radio was on. And that's the other thing is like the music that was included was just so fucking on the nose. Like every time the radio comes on now, we'll just be like that. Like it's just, think of a random pop song. Just go right now.
You're looking at the wrong guy.
Think of a random pop song right now. Just go.
TikTok by Kesha.
TikTok. That's when Romeo looked at the clock and sang a song about it.
Yeah,
that's literally how they approached every musical number. They're like, ah, shit. We'll have him look at a clock here, and then they do that song, and you're like, fuck me. Are you serious?
They
What
do
am I doing here?
Clocks by Coldplay.
And then it's or that. But like those songs are like better than what they chose. And it's like, what are we doing? Roar? Fuck off. Fuck off with that horrible ass shit song.
Yeah.
My God. Anyway. That I had to get off my chest. I also watched a bunch of Pixar movies. Bug's Life isn't as good as it never was that good, but we watched half of Bug's Life because I hadn't seen it in years. Anyway,
What'd you watch, Tim?
would you watch, Tim? I thought it was an interesting.
Now that we're done with our
I thought
theater corner.
Yeah. I mean,
That's the only time we'll get that.
on a related note, I watched Supergirl, and that movie sucks.
Oh no!
But
And has terrible music.
This is not
It's,
set up well, is it?
Yeah, this is our
The,
Women empowerment now.
No.
Supergirl.
I mean, like it's the same thing that you're talking about. I mean, that movie, I would say for the most part, that stuff works better in that movie than it sounds like it worked in this. But there's this one horrible moment where they're trying to do this cool action fight scene montage thing showing how Supergirl's being a badass, and they're just playing this, I would say, not a great cover of The Middle. And that's a great song. Love it. Kind of a weird choice for a fight scene anyway, but I could get down to it. But it's just a bad cover.
That sounds like
and the
something-
whole point of it is that it's a female group covering it, and it's like,
Okay.
ooh, women doing stuff, and it's like, yeah, no, there's a lot of great examples of that, and you didn't do that. You picked a bad example.
Yeah.
Like, why would you? There's so many amazing. This movie was supposed to have a lot of Blondie stuff in it. Blondie's great, and then they didn't do that, and it's like, bro, come on. So very disappointing, but that's okay because I also watched. There was a Hammer Horror Productions quadruple bill. They did 4 movies released all at the same time. Yeah. It was like the prequel to Kill Bill. They had to find all the bills so that you'd have enough to kill them.
Sorry, I didn't say that last word right.
Herm. It was Dracula Prince of Darkness.
I've heard of him.
Good movie. Liked it. There was Plague of the Zombies. Really good movie. Liked it a lot. Rasputin, the Mad Monk. Really fucking... Well, the movie itself, that one, kind of mediocre. The script was not amazing. The story's not amazing. But Christopher Lee fucking kills it in that movie. It's so good. And then The Reptile, which was fine. The Reptile was just fine. But the rest of them were really, really good.
And all 4 of those movies were called Bill.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
I think I followed.
And then I also watched Army of Darkness. Fucking
Again?
love that.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. And then Evil Dead Rise. I guess since we recorded, I've watched all of the Evil Dead movies. So
Did you guys go see it, the Evil Dead 2 in theaters?
Yeah.
yes,
Good.
Yeah, that was a great time.
Mhm.
Yeah. I wish I could have gone, but I'm stupid.
Yeah.
You got anything to say about that?
Yeah, Joey.
I say we just end the podcast here.
Yeah.
Hey.
Re-Animator.
Everyone's looking at me now.
Yeah, well, it's your turn.
It's my
You
turn.
made a big deal about it. What
Yeah.
order we go in?
All right. Hey, Joey, what movies did you watch this
I'm
week?
not going to ask
That's
you
a
that.
great question.
Fuck off with that.
So
You
Trying to
me
make us
take
look
my
like
mic out.
assholes for no reason.
We were hoping you would help us segue. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Joey.
Yeah.
Show's over.
Try helping
God
once
damn
in a
it.
while.
God damn it. God damn it.
Maybe we could bring the show back if we
I
had
just
some
don't
of
even
that
want to
weird
do it
juice.
anymore, man. What am I doing here, huh? So funny.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
I saw the new Minions movie.
There's a new Minions movie?
Yeah, and
man.
it kind of rocks.
I haven't seen it.
When did that come out?
I think on the
A
first.
fortnight ago.
Shit. How many Minions movies have there been?
Maybe 3. I don't know. This is the first one I've seen.
There have been 3 Minions movies.
Yeah.
How many Despicable Me's?
I don't know, like 3.
Yeah, 3 or 4, I think.
There's
Well-
definitely 4. I remember there was a 4th one, I think. I'm pretty sure. Fuck, that's 7. That's the thing about Illumination is that they do that shit.
Yeah.
They did it with Ice Age. They like find a good movie and they're like, fuck, let's run that shit into the ground.
Yeah.
But it was good.
Yeah, I liked
Yeah.
it.
Good.
It was fun.
That's fun.
It had a lot to do with like,
Minions.
yeah, Minions and like 1920s Hollywood.
Okay.
Because the whole bit is that the Minions are trying to make a horror movie, like a monster movie.
Mm-hmm.
And so they get a book and they summon a real monster. And then they're just
cool.
filming
Evil
it.
Dead.
Yeah, basically.
nice.
Yeah, they have like it's like bound in human flesh and inked in blood and all that good stuff. And then they summon like Cthulhu or some junk. And
Cthulhu.
yeah.
Did they say that? Cthulhu.
And then Jesse Eisenberg is an alien, and he murders the monster at the end. He like shoots it to death, and then he dates a women's rights activist.
Oh, no. You didn't know. Come on, man.
That's true. It's a real thing.
It's because, and you know why? You know what the problem is? It's not that. It's that these different productions are made to make. They're not made as art. I'm gonna sound like a fucking asshole, but it's true. They're not made as like art. They're made to make money, right? That's what they're thinking of. So they're just trying to think of like what's the thing that'll get people talking and like engaging, right?
Yeah.
And it's what they call in the wrestling business a cheap pop.
But Joey didn't say it was bad in this one. Joey, was it bad?
good?
No, it was good.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
He like the Jesse Eisenberg as this alien is trying to recruit the minions to be like his underlings, his minions as it were. And then they're all like marching on the city, getting ready to take over the world. And he sees a women's rights march, and he's like, "Oh, well, let's go talk to them real quick. They seem to have their shit together." And then he falls in love with one of the girls, and then he's like, "Well, I'll save destroying the world for later, and I'm just gonna go hang out with her for a little bit."
That's how did the Minions movie do better than a whole ass musical and then
It's
a comic book?
apparently really hard to write a good story.
You see how he just mentioned that it was just happening and
Yeah.
that was just a thing in it? It's
Yeah.
just a thing. I love that.
Yeah.
And it's also kind of interesting to think about that our children's stuff are like including like these political things like that a little bit.
Yeah.
That are see, that's what I like about it is that it's subtle and
And also, you know how they make like fun
not that subtle, but
popcorn buckets now?
tasteful. Yeah.
So they have one that's you guys remember Nope, right? The very beginning of Nope when they're showing like the first film ever made and it's the black guy riding the horse.
Mm-hmm.
They did a zoetrope of that.
Of a horse riding a black guy.
Of Whoa.
Sorry. I'm not like that. Like he's on all fours, you know?
Whoa.
Giddy up.
Yeah. Did I watch anything else? Probably not.
Did you watch A Bug's Life?
No, I watched Toy Story 5.
I see we're working our way up to Toy Story 5. We're watching all the Pixar movies because we watched Up that one time and we cried. We're like, fuck, these movies are the best. So except A Bug's Life isn't that good.
I also watched Monsters University.
I haven't seen that since it came out.
That's pretty all right.
Hey guys, Re-Animator, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hardly even know her. Sorry if you're
Welcome
like,
back.
when the fuck are they going to talk about it? But I don't care also.
And we're only 20 minutes in.
Yeah, and it's going to be another hour and 30
Yeah.
talking about this one, which was a horrible movie, just a shit garbage trash movie.
Yeah.
That's a joke, by the way. I don't think it's... Why would I think it was terrible? No, in fact, I was watching it and I was like, yeah, this is my shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think
it was really good.
It kind of sucks that it's my shit, but it is my shit. There are problems, but I also don't want to... We dwelled on it because it's from the same director as From Beyond
Mm-hmm.
and same, I mean, H.P. Lovecraft
Mhm.
thing. and
A lot of the same actors.
the same actors are in it, and it's just as good as that one, but it's got the same issues. And now that I've seen the same issue twice, I now think it's a director thing.
Oh yeah.
And I don't like that very much, because I heard that in the in the H.P. Lovecraft story, it doesn't have any women at all.
No, he was scared of women.
He was scared of women.
He was scared of women. He was scared of black people. He was scared of air conditioners. He was scared of poor people. He was scared of everything that wasn't like a rich white guy.
Yeah. And so
And I think he married his cousin.
the director gross. The director was like, "Hey, this doesn't have any women in it. Let's add it in the let's do the worst thing to women in this movie instead."
Yeah.
So anyway, but I don't want to talk about that. I want to talk about how the rest of it's so fucking good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's get like a plot synopsis going. Who wants to take it? We get like popcorn read this thing.
No.
Yeah. No.
No?
Apparently.
No, apparently. I just looked at Tim. My eyes are forcing you.
Okay.
No, don't.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, this
Hi.
movie starts out good. It starts out good. Where are we? Switzerland?
Yeah, or something like that. We're over in Europe,
We're over in Europe.
and maybe it's in Germany because the lady
They speak German.
Yeah, she keeps going like "Herr Doctor."
Mm-hmm. So it's probably Germany.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like a hospital. It goes in this room. This fucking guy is bugging out, bro. He's tweaking. And his eyeballs are doing the thing where they go boom, boom.
Yeah.
And god damn, it looked so cool. I love, man, it looked good. And he's freaking out. The police are trying to take him off. The guy's like, "Nah, man, let this happen."
Yeah, and then his eyeballs explode.
They do, and he dies right in
Yeah.
front of them. They're like, "Hey, what the fuck just happened here?"
Yeah.
Yeah, and you get a really good like opening line from our main character where the lady's like, "You killed him," and he's like, "No, I gave him life." And then you get a really cool title sequence.
Holy fucking shit, that title sequence, man.
Yeah.
It rocks. It feels so disconnected from the tone of the movie.
Yeah.
But it's so cool.
But at the same time, the music is like that theme is played throughout too.
Yeah.
So it doesn't.
Oh,
It
and it's
is-
such a good theme.
I thought and then the way the text is going, it does feel like, I mean, it is a bit different, but I don't know, it fit really well. And the whole time it was happening, all I could think of was yeah, this is kind of what I would do too.
Yeah.
Like if someone was like, "Hey, make something," and
'Cause
I
it's like-
could.
It's like kind of light and bouncy
Yeah.
music, but it's also a bit sinister. And
Yeah.
then it's just all the anatomy diagrams. And it's all timed to the music. It's
And the music was just tickling my ears. I was like, yeah, let's get it.
Yeah.
Let's get that. Yeah. So that was fun.
Yeah. Every time that theme reprised anywhere in the film, I was like, man, that's sick. Every time I'm like, dude. And there are a couple moments they use it really well where it's like, oh, he's about to do some Re-Animator shit.
And you know how
someone's gonna get reanimated right now.
you know how most movies will do the thing when you have a theme song, they'll take that melody and they'll put it in different way. Like they'll do a ballad of it. They'll do a fucking a faster version of it. Right?
Yeah.
Like we did in marching band for a bunch of stuff. But this one kind of stayed the same, but it never popped into spots where it didn't feel right
Yeah.
to be there. Cause it's a very bouncy theme. And so if you did the thing where they want to put it in fucking They Live would just put it in everything.
Yeah.
They just put it everywhere. And it was not as interesting as this was.
No,
and
not
so
at all.
it was fucking awesome. So yeah, then they're like, "Oh, we're in Massachusetts now." And they never reference that again.
Yeah.
But I did see they were in Arkham, Massachusetts, and I was like, "Hey,
yeah.
Asylum."
Yeah, at the Miskatonic University,
Mhm.
which is some actual Lovecraft shit.
Yeah, Miskatonic is my favorite Snoop Dogg song.
My favorite is Miskatonic,
I was thinking Gin and Juice.
and my
Right.
least favorite.
What's up?
What's up?
That was just the wrong thing for me to do. What's up, Joey? What you got?
What do I got?
Yeah.
Don't put me on the spot to finish my own joke.
Finish your own sentence. I would hate that if someone told me to finish a sentence.
Finish it.
Um,
And
Deliverer! Cut the part out where I was trying to think of what she
Yes.
says. Fuck me. They're in Massachusetts, right? Man, this movie's got plot.
This movie has plot for a little bit. So this guy, Dave or whatever.
Dave Kane. Yeah, he's giving he's giving CPR to a lady with her tits out.
Mm-hmm.
And
he just keeps going even though she's dead.
Yeah,
because he's committed to life, but in a good, decent, loving way.
Yeah,
not in like a evil, sadistic, weirdo fucking way.
Yeah,
that'll come into play later.
Yeah, don't forget about that.
The lady,
stick a pin in that.
The lady getting CPR though, right there with her, like that, I feel like honestly might be the biggest tell of like this is kind of how the director or whatever kind of views women in this movie, which is not fair. And I hear that they actually improve upon it in the sequels to this, like the
improve upon the boobs.
No, improve upon like apparently there's people who like really like how it is for women and stuff.
Oh, fair enough.
And man, that's the theme of this episode, huh? And I'm sorry.
I will also say though, just to like defend Stuart Gordon a little bit, Barbara Crampton.
Yes, I did see in interviews is fine with it.
Yeah, she was very cool with doing all this.
Yeah,
it was all taken care of in a good way.
Yeah. Well,
I don't know who the other dead body is.
I was going to say, this is another lady.
Yeah, maybe it's like, what if it's like his wife or something?
Maybe.
Lady Gordon.
Still, even then, it's like just an extra, but they have to have their boobs out, and she's just getting CPR. Like, we don't need to see that, right? They don't have that with men ever in this. You don't see.
Well, when they paddle, do you have to do it on bare skin?
That does have to be on bare skin, yeah. They probably could have shot it differently,
you can shoot
but
yeah. And it feels like if you're going to do the thing where like, I'm an artist, I want to show the thing that they do, like they did in, with Renaissance paintings and stuff like that. We're not there. It's not the Renaissance anymore. So it's like, you don't have to keep using that shit, man. I don't believe you. And the reason why I don't believe you is because of stuff that happens later. Anyway, I just thought I'd point that out because I saw it and I was like, all right. Okay. Anyway, but then it gets onto some good shit when he's like,
so
popcorn.
Yeah. So, Dave, his name is Dave, right?
Dave Kane.
I felt like it was Dan. Yeah.
Dan, yeah, because Daniel Kane. That's it.
Yeah.
So Dan's talking to the big boss on campus.
Dean,
yeah.
Dean Kane.
Raising Dean Canes. No.
And they're just like hanging out and they're talking in the morgue, and then all of a sudden, best guy ever, Herbert West pops up in the background. He's like, "Yo, what's up? I'm a creepy little shit."
He was in From Beyond, wasn't he?
Yeah, he's the main character.
Yeah.
So was Barbara Crampton. She was the lady.
Yeah, I remember her.
Oh, he remembers her.
I remember her because I found out she was in another one of the movies where she does awful things.
Yeah.
That's why I remembered her, because I remember being like, I hate talking about it. We had to watch the movie though. So, yeah, the bunch of people in the room. There's also Dr. Hill.
Oh yeah,
I believe. And that's one of the funniest fucking shits in this whole movie is anytime Dr. West and Dr. Hill are in the same room, they have this goddamn vendetta.
They're so bitchy to each other.
Yeah.
Dr. West he's not a doctor yet, is he? He's Mr. West. What's his fucking name? Herbert West.
Yeah.
He's the guy from the beginning who was with the doctor. What's his fucking name?
Oh, what?
Hans or Herb
Gruber.
Gruber.
because
Hans Gruber.
his name was fucking Hans Gruber.
Yeah.
They fuck. He's the
They
one.
fuck.
They fuck. No, he's the doctor who died, and because they were researching how to live after life or
Yeah.
live after death. Sorry,
Yeah. I guess both of those are
That-
true.
They are
yeah,
true.
it's not-
Yeah.
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 life and death are the same thing.
Yep.
Exact. Whoa. Whoa.
They're doing research into that, and he's joined this new medical school that he said the name of, Gin and Tonic or something,
Yeah.
and
Gin and Tonic University.
yeah, and he's like, this fucking guy over here, this goddamn Dr. Hill, stole shit from the guy I helped kill.
Mm.
Or like the guy who did research on himself. I'm saying too many things. Someone help.
Pass it. Pass it to someone.
I'll take it.
Okay. Go, Tim. Go.
Yeah. Oh God.
Yeah.
I hate the way you've like
Put you on the spot.
no, it's not even that. It's
Like,
just,
what the fuck am I talking about?
like what? Yeah. What do I say?
We're
next?
still
I
in
know.
the
That's
morgue.
why I'm
What?
like,
Where does that end?
I don't know. That's why I'm saying somebody help me. Because I'm like, oh, shit.
I have no help.
I just started fucking rambling, and I
yeah.
don't know where I'm at.
So the
We're still in
the
the
Gruber
morgue.
guy did lots of research on the brain and death and what happens to your brain after death and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm,
And so Herbert West is also extremely interested in that, and he thinks that you can bring people back. That's like a whole thing he's trying to do, reanimating them.
Yeah.
And so one of the things that he says in that first scene that we see him in is that it must have been like he had the dosage wrong after dude's eyes exploded and he died. And so it's like, ooh, what's that about? And anyway, now in this scene, he's saying like, basically Dr. Hill, he's like, this guy is a crackpot. He doesn't know anything.
Yeah.
He
plagiarized
you know.
from the other fucking
Yeah.
Hans Gruber.
Yeah, he was like, other countries consider what you've done plagiarism because your work is just so it's the same as this guy's work. And he wasn't Hill a student of Gruber at one point?
so.
Yeah, something like that.
Um
But they have this energy about them that's like, they just have this fucking rivalry.
yeah.
It's so
yeah.
funny because Hill is like, he's the guy who discovered that there was like 10 to, or I think it was 12 seconds of life after death. 6 to 12.
I think it was 6 to 12 minutes.
6 to 12 minutes
Yeah.
of life after death that
Mhm.
the brain is still like active, and that's like a realistic discovery and stuff, and this guy's coming in with some fucking bullshit, and they don't like that, but it doesn't matter because he joined their school. So and then you find out that it moves to Dan is having sex with a lady, and it's the Barbara Crampton lady.
Yeah, the dean's daughter.
Megan.
Yes.
Megan Dean.
We meet Megan, who is the daughter of the dean of the school, and they have a relationship, and that's cool.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden, who comes to the door? Well, boy got butt out probably.
Oh, he had full dong out.
He had full dong out in front of him. We didn't see it, but there
No.
was assumed.
But West saw it.
West saw
And
his.
he
full dong.
decided in that moment, he's like, I need to move in with this guy.
Yeah.
And it's really funny because he's like, "Hey man, I saw you had like you're trying to get someone to
Saw you had your dong out.
saw your dong out, and
Thought I'd stop by.
I know you need someone to rent out your space or whatever for plot, but so I'm here." And then he is like touring it. And he's like, "Fuck, is that a basement? I'll take it." And then that whole scene, I was just like, "Nope." That I was verbally going, "Nuh-uh."
Yeah.
No way in a million years is someone like, "I like your basement. I'm gonna live here." And that's not what he's renting out. He's renting out another room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just liked that they had a basement.
He's like, I'll take the room and also never go downstairs again. That's me, buddy.
Yep.
That's all me.
So yeah, then Meg's like, "I don't think you should take it. This guy's fucking weird." And while in front of him, and it's pretty funny. And he's like, he just takes the money from him, and now they're best friends
Yeah.
living
Yeah.
together. Mr. West and Dan.
Dan.
Where's it go from
They've
there?
also introduced a cat at this point.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which I was gonna get to when we got to the part with the cat, because I think they do a really good job at writing throughout this
cat.
movie. Well, yeah, writing the cat, but like writing, like they do things in the movie that could just be like fine on their own, but they go the extra mile in like explaining some things, which is like really fucking cool. And I love when movies do that,
Yeah.
especially when they don't have to. Like this movie's good enough to like, I'll follow you where you're engaging enough to like, I'll follow.
It could have
where
just
you're taking me.
coasted, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
no, it definitely takes the extra step
And I appreciate that
with
shit.
with the cat writing.
Yeah. But yeah, there's a cat there that's like jumps on his back while they're having sex, and he's like, "Oh, Rufus," which is a dog's name. I hate to break it to him.
Yeah,
That's a dog's name. You can't name
Dogs
a cat
go Roof.
Rufus. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cats go.
Cats
Yeah,
go,
he should be Meowfus.
Yeah. Foreshadowing. What'd you say?
He should be named Meowfus.
yeah, I can see the
That's,
logic.
That's actually my my handle on all the socials.
Meowfus.
Meowfus.
That's a good one.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
Demarcus Meowfus. Someone's knocking on your door.
I'll go kill him.
Also, I think
Oh no.
I
This
can't
guy-
help but just I
Gun
love it
control
that
is
I'm
really important.
And then I'll bring them back.
I love
Oh,
that you're
yeah.
just randomly saying like random stuff, and I'll look over to you, and you're just fucking lounging.
He's chilling, man. I've never seen a more relaxed.
You're
than
so
this.
relaxed. You're just like Meowfus.
That is the most chill pose. I need to keep talking about it. It is the most comfortable pose I've ever seen someone in.
Let's get. Oh,
I can't
Oh yeah.
do that.
Oh yeah.
Tim's got his legs crossed. He's literally lounging on the couch. He's got his fingers laced to his side, and he's looking up, kind of at us, like at a 30 degrees upwards at us. Like yeah.
30 degrees upwards.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm bad to the bone. Hey man, what else happened in this movie? All right.
At some point, they go to class because they're in college.
At some point, the grasshoppers burst through the top of the anthill, and they come down. They're like, "We need food by this time, or you're gonna be fucking." Well, I'm not gonna even say it because this is a kids movie.
I think they spliced in a different movie.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that doesn't sound right.
I watched it, so I don't know.
Okay, that's why you only saw half of that movie. You
Yeah.
watched the
No,
back.
I watched all of Re-Animator.
You watched the back half of A Bug's Life because it was cut into a copy. Of
Why are we
Re-Animator.
talking about A Bug's Life right now?
Why are we talking about? So they're
Well, yeah,
in class.
What are we even talking about?
They're
right
they're
now?
in class and they're Dr. Hill is talking about death and shit, and then
He starts scalping
yeah,
a lady.
Yeah, he does. He scalps a lady, but like scientifically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then
Like peeling a large orange.
exactly, and then Herbert West is being a little bitch in the back, and he just keeps snapping pencils.
It's
Yeah.
such a funny thing. Like every time he says something he doesn't agree with, he'll snap a fucking pencil and just like look at him, and he's like, "What the like?"
I actually really thought the pencil thing was cool because I was probably reading into it a thing that they weren't intending, but maybe they were. I don't
What
know.
was it?
So you know how he's like Dr. Hill is saying, like, you know, once brain death has occurred, that's it. There's no, you know, the person can never be brought back. They're never the same. It's gone. It's over. It's gone. Well, right before that, he had snapped a pencil, and then it cuts back to him, and he has a complete pencil in his hand again.
Whoa,
And it's like
that
that's
totally
kinda
is
sick,
what it
right?
was.
Yeah.
Good job. I did not fucking catch that. I thought he was just snapping a pencil. I was like, "What is he doing?"
I liked it.
Yeah, I thought he was
good.
just like
that is so
wrong. I thought it was just
This movie's
being a little,
really fucking good,
being a
ladies and
little
gents.
punk.
This is like, anyway.
Oh, and then Hill, he gets so mad, he gets rage baited,
He
as the
does.
kids call it.
Yeah.
And he gets rage baited
He-
so
he
hard that
crashes
he cancels
out.
class. He's like, everyone get out.
Yeah, he's like, we're actually
He snapped a
done here.
pencil 2 times, and I
Yeah.
wish he just had a pen.
Yeah, and then that is a good line too. I love
Yeah.
it where he's like, "Mr. West, next time I suggest you get a pen."
Let's cut to a clip.
Okay, everyone, single file. Food to the offering stone and into the anthill. Now let's go!
Yeah.
Is that from A Bug's Life?
No.
No.
Oh.
What?
What?
Let's cut to
What?
another clip. I'm just giving Joey work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
All right, now cut back to the show.
cut
All
back
right.
to the beginning of the show. What's this?
Yeah, if
Right.
you could
Called-
just put the show up to this point again
Yeah.
after this point,
Yeah.
that would be
Yeah.
awesome.
Then we can just like cut
And
right
then-
here.
Right. Yeah, we'll cut right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm dissociating.
Yeah.
And
Speaking of which,
cut.
so there's a green juice.
Yeah.
Is that where you seen green juice in this scene with the hill?
No, it's after
It's after.
yeah.
because they're like yelling at each other, and he's like, "Ah, rah, rah," and then he's like, "Ah, rah, rah," and then there's green juice eventually.
You right. This is the part where it goes back to the place where
The apartment.
the apartment where Dan's trying to get frisky with the lady, and she's like, "No, fuck you, idiot. There's a guy here
Yeah.
that
Oh.
doesn't come out."
Actually, there is a scene before that where
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
at dinner with her dad,
Yeah.
and then Hill shows up and he starts being creepy at her.
Yeah, creepy as fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was.
And then Dan shows up and he's like, I'm gonna get her out of this situation.
To be honest, I guess I wasn't paying attention. I didn't read it as creepy the first time. I don't think I paid attention to the whatever the creepy part was. I just was like, I did make a note of it whenever he was like, you think it's a good idea that Dan is dating her, right? Which I was like, that's weird to
Yeah.
bring that like, what's wrong with that exactly?
Yeah.
But but then it made more sense later. But
Yeah,
I
with,
think I
with
missed whatever
context,
creepy
it's
thing
really
happened.
easy to see that he's being a weird
Oh yeah.
dude. But without the context, I'm with you. I also was like, well, that was kind of weird, but like whatever.
I just didn't like all the flowery language that he was using about her.
See,
I
I
think
didn't
that's
catch it.
what threw me off,
Yeah.
because it wasn't just like when she was leaving, he was saying shit. He's like, "Oh, your beauty will be missed," blah blah blah, shit like that. It's
Oh, I
weird.
didn't even hear that.
Like, not to that extent. He's not, because that would be just
That would
way
be
very
blatant.
overt. But he does say some like weird kind of flowery bullshit when
Yeah.
she's leaving, and it's like, ew, you're like 90,
Yeah.
and she's like,
Well, I think that made it kind of because it was enough that he was saying to where it stuck in your mind, so that later when you find out that he actually has a thing for her, that like it makes that make more sense. It's kind of like the
Yeah.
good writing thing I was saying before. Like they could have just been like, and he had a thing for her the whole time. I was invested enough in the movie where that would have been fine.
Yeah.
But it just makes
yeah.
it better.
yeah, because if he was too creepy, the dean would have fired him.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like, hey, that's my daughter, you freak.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, they were just there to have dinner and to establish that kind of thing,
And she says, I'm going on a study date with Dan.
and they do actually study for a little bit, and then they're like, she's like, this is fucking weird. You have a guy living here. You want to have sex with me. I don't feel comfortable having sex. There's a guy literally in the other room and he never comes out. And, and then she was also like, also your cat that loves you is not here.
Yeah.
Where's your fucking cat?
Yeah. Where'd the cat go?
Yeah. And then they went and looked for the cat. They found it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, she found it
he's
because she
fine.
was smart and was like, it's probably got something to do with this weirdo that lives here.
And he was like, "Oh, yeah."
And guess what? It did.
Guess what?
The cat got fridged.
The cat was too hot and needed to get in the fridge and died
Yeah.
Yep.
before it could get in the fridge.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
then,
And then died.
and then, so yeah, they're like, oh, fuck. And you would think that Dan would be a little more upset about his cat dying, but it's fine. It was the 80s. Maybe people didn't care about cats that much.
Yeah.
It wasn't that bad, but
they
it
like
was like,
just started caring about children.
yeah.
Cats were like pretty far down the line.
I mean, I feel like
Yeah,
he did the typical like
in shock.
masculine thing where he
Yeah.
wasn't like, you know, really weepy about it. But I feel like he did read as like, you know, like upset
Yeah.
that he was like, what happened?
Yeah.
What is going on?
It was definitely enough, but it was,
Yeah.
I was just thinking about like, if I was there, it would be, it'd be, imagine going and seeing your cat in the fridge. You'd be like,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
oh my God, what the fuck. Right. And so she's reacting correctly.
Yeah.
And he's
Maybe
like,
he didn't actually like the cat that much.
Right.
Yeah.
and then Mr. West comes downstairs, and do you remember the explanation he gave for how the cat died? Because I just
got
remember
his head stuck in a jar and suffocated.
Yeah.
I thought it
he tipped over like a trash can and got his head stuck, and
they never go anywhere with
No.
that. But I thought it was just the funniest explanation in the world, because it's just like so fucking convoluted, which is the point,
Yeah.
to show that he's probably lying.
Yeah.
They don't delve on it any further, but it's like, no, that didn't happen. Yeah. Cat was in the garbage and a jar fell on his head and got stuck and he suffocated and died, and he put it in the fridge and didn't want to write. And that's another thing that felt good. Like, it's good writing, be like, I didn't want to write a note. And, that's pretty fucking awful
Yeah.
to have to do that. I wanted to tell you in person.
Yeah.
But, which is untrue.
Yeah, he was lying, but it was a good lie.
That's a good
That
lie.
one was a good lie.
Yeah.
And that is my favorite bit of the movie, actually.
That guy lied.
Just
a
to
lot.
go ahead and say that. He's like, what was I supposed to, what was the note supposed to say? Cat dead, details later.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
good. And then Dan was like, that's right.
Yeah.
How are you supposed to say that? And then she's freaked out. She's like, I'm out.
Yeah.
What happens?
What happens? Later that night,
Later.
yeah, Herbert West is down in the basement making some noise. And
That's right. That's right.
and Dan's like, hey man, what's all that hubbub about down there?
What's all the hullabaloo?
Yeah. He goes down there, and poor little Herbert West has this
Not
this
cat.
cat is fighting him. This cat is kicking his ass.
Yeah.
He's just grasped on to his back,
Yeah.
and he's throwing that poor doctor around.
And West isn't saying anything either, which is really funny.
Yeah.
He's not doing anything. It's just cat noises, and it's
Yeah.
and he's just viciously trying to get it off. It's really funny. I don't know if it's supposed to be, but it's funny to
No,
me.
it is funny. Yeah.
And it's and Dan just helps, right? He helps
Yeah.
get the cat.
Yeah,
off, and
they beat the shit out of that cat
They
Yeah.
do.
Dan
They-
eventually chucks the cat at a wall.
and breaks his back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is fucked up. It is
Yeah.
fucked up, but it is okay because it doesn't look like a real cat at all.
No,
So
it
it's-
doesn't.
It's cool. It's a cool puppet, but
Yeah.
so it makes it easier
Yeah.
to.
And then that's when he explains the juice, where he's like, yeah, I brought that cat back. And Dan's like, well, the cat wasn't dead. You're just lying to me. And he's like, is it dead now? And then he rejuices it, and it comes back. But he can't move around. He can just wiggle a little bit because he broke his back when he threw him into the wall.
Yeah.
And it was cool because that green juice, when they opened the fridge to find the cat the first time, there was a vial of green juice down there. That's like, what's
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
But they didn't say anything about it then.
Yeah.
Which,
It's
by the
cool.
way, that's
Glow stick.
Yeah, glow stick fluid. That's what it
Oh,
is.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was cool.
Yeah, it's so
Um,
cool. It looks great.
They do
Yeah.
really cool, fun things with the juice, the different shots and stuff. So yeah, they're like, oh, so Dan's now seen this shit. And he's like, fuck, I'm gonna go tell Dean. And Dean Martin's like, nah, dude, or he was like that.
Yeah.
He's dead now. Dean Martin's dead now.
Oh,
Dean Herbert or whatever. There's too many
there's too many white guy names.
There's too many white guys. There's too many white guys in this movie. That's for
That's
sure.
true.
Yeah.
We'll get to that.
Yeah, I did think it was a little weird.
We'll get to that.
I did think it was a little weird, just how immediate the dean was like.
Nah, fuck.
Oh, dude, what the fuck? You buy into this bullshit? Oh my god, you're done.
that. And he
You're
went.
done.
I saw
and it's
it.
like it's-
under laboratory experiment. I saw that.
Yeah.
Whether it was sanctioned or not, I did that.
Yeah.
I never said it was sanctioned by the university. I just did it.
Yeah. Which also I mean, probably don't do weird experiments like that at your house. But if
Don't
you're doing
ever.
those at your house, I don't know how the university can be like, you can't do that.
Yeah, because it's like, what are they technically affiliated because there's students there? But
I think he did ask if he used lab equipment from the school, because then they can be like that, because that means
well,
they.
he
Yeah,
made
but
the dean made the threat. He was like,
Yeah.
if I find out that any lab equipment was used, you're gonna be like sued or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they never said if it was. West could have brought all that
I
stuff
feel
from
like
Germany.
he probably did. Yeah.
He said it was from Switzerland. There was a point where Meg actually asks why he came back from Switzerland.
Yes. You're
And
right.
he was like, because I learned everything I could from over there. So that's why I thought it was Switzerland at the beginning.
It probably is.
Yeah. But they were talking in German. They just didn't know any Swiss
Yeah.
anything. So they're like, fuck it. It's close enough to Germany. It is.
Yeah, it's pretty close.
It is, Tim.
If you look at a map, they're
No
like
problem.
pretty close by.
50 feet apart.
Do you have a
Yeah.
problem? You're somehow you're way more intimidating just because you're so relaxed. There's something about your relaxed posture that makes me intimidated. We'll wait until Joey's done.
Yeah, we'll wait.
Yeah, we'll wait until Joey's done.
I'm joking.
But yeah, I thought that was weird because like at the beginning, the dean's all like, "Oh, we love this Herbert West guy. Like, let's make him feel at home. We want to like sell this place to him, make him really like it." And then he's immediately like, "Nah, fuck that guy. Actually, that guy sucks. Get him out of here."
But in fairness, I think I would be the exact same way.
With the way he's been talking to Hill and everything.
Or
and
no, just not even that. Just hearing that story about bringing the cat back to life, like having a cat mysteriously die and then be brought back to life. I would immediately, like, if I met a guy, I'm like, oh, he's cool. And then you told me he did that, I would go 180 like that and be like, he's actually not cool. And I don't want anything to do with him.
I can understand that. I feel like as the dean at this college that science is like the whole thing that they're doing and like, you know, I don't know exactly what the dean's position is, but like I feel like the responsible and normal thing would be to be like, well, that sounds fucked up. Let me see what you're talking about so that I can like actually figure out what's going on here. Like, is this an acceptable thing that you've been doing, or is this really problematic? Let's figure out this situation rather than just being like, nope, you're both done. Goodbye. Like, what? I feel like that's a weird move. I mean, I guess I can understand it from the perspective of just like trying to protect the name of the university or whatever, but I don't know. It's just to go from being like, we really want these guys here because they're really smart and we want our university to look good, to being like, I heard somebody said a thing.
Get them out of here.
Somebody said a thing that I initially thought was a prank and honestly could still be a prank. And now I'm kicking them out.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Tim for Dean.
I'm always saying that.
Dean of Indiana.
Just get me a low desk.
Indiana Dean.
Right here.
Dude, if I walked into the dean's office and you were sitting like that, you had a... It feels like you should have a
in, Mr.
xylophone
West.
right there. Like a little xylophone. You can go ding ding dong.
Deem, deem, deem.
Dean, Dean, Dean.
Yeah,
So that happens, and then Dan does not listen.
Yeah,
No,
they
not at
break
all.
into the morgue because he sweet talks the security guard that's at the morgue, which I think is really funny, and they even point that out in the movie. They're like, "Why is there a security guard for the morgue? No one's coming out,
And no one's leaving
either."
which is such a cool foreshadowing. They did a bunch of cool foreshadowing stuff, but like it was like that was a good line. They have good lines.
Yeah. Speaking
in
of
this one.
foreshadowing, they're looking. Dan and Herbert are looking at all the corpses in there, and they're like reading out what happened to all of them because they're trying to find the perfect specimen to do their testing on. And it's like, oh, this one like shot himself. This one got like burned or whatever.
This one's a meatball.
This one's a meatball. And then they find a good one and they juice him up. And then eventually it works. And he comes back and he's freaking out and they have to murder him again, but only after the dean dies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They also have a good bit in there where they're like, I just remember they were looking through all the bodies, naming off. They said one of them was malpractice, which I thought was funny. They're like, this one,
There's
I'm
a glove in his
someone
body.
would just put on a this body died because someone just fucked up.
Someone left their keys in there.
Someone left their keys in this guy and he died.
Doctor mistake.
His battery ran out. Doctor mistake. Doctor mistake would be. I want to see this. Imagine
this
imagine
one was a
going
surgical
in.
oopsie.
Imagine going in for like, oh man, I gotta get my gallbladder removed. That fucking sucks. And then you die, and then they label your body doctor mistake. That's so fucked up. That's
Cause of death, Doctor
big
mistake.
whoops on this guy. This
That
guy's
was
an
his
oops.
name, actually.
Dr.
His
Mistake.
name was Dr. Mistake.
Oh man. Anyway, shut up.
Shut up.
Let's just shut our fucking mouths. Huh?
The dean gets crushed by a door
Yeah.
and then thrown into a wall.
Wait, did we say how the dean got there? How did Dean get
Oh
there?
yeah, he went through the door.
He went through the door. He got in there.
Yeah, the dean showed up. He was all like, are these fucking guys here?
Yeah.
And they were like, yeah.
He was just walking through the halls. He was like, you know what? I'm gonna go see if those guys are here.
He's like, I got a hunch.
Good thing he did too.
He's like, I feel like dying today. Are those guys in the morgue?
Yeah. He's like, I'm just gonna speed run this. I'm gonna get to the spot where I need to be anyway.
He's like,
so I'm
I
just
read
gonna
the
go die
script.
there.
I know where I gotta go.
Yeah.
That was what it was like. And so yeah, they do the thing where big evil zombie thing they reanimated bursts down the door and squishes him.
Yeah, they like what kind of saw is that? Like some sort of
Bone saw.
I think it
is
might
ready.
be a bone saw. Yeah,
Yeah.
but they bone saw through his chest,
Yeah.
and then that kills him.
Yeah.
But Dean was dead. Oopsie, and so they juice him up too.
Student mistake.
So they juice him up too, but they get like the right dosage, and also he was like freshly dead. So like Dan is freaking out the whole time because he's like, what the fuck just happened? This went so wrong so quick.
And
Yeah.
Mr. West is like, fuck, he's got a hard on for it.
Yeah,
He's like,
Mr.
no,
West
no.
is like, I got
He's
like,
like, this is a
fresh
perfect moment,
body here.
actually. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, this is like the perfect thing. This is the best thing that could have happened, actually, Dan.
I initially was like kind of not loving some of that because I think a big part of his whole point is that brain death doesn't occur after 12 minutes. There's a longer period of time that you can still bring somebody back. But at this point, he's kind of like, well, this guy literally just died.
Yeah.
Less than a minute ago, this guy died. Let's juice him up now and see what happens. And it's a little bit like, yeah, that's still impressive because the reason that he died, like, you can't just fix that. So if you are able to bring him back, that's kind of crazy. But it is a little bit going past your, like, part of your whole deal is like the brain death after this much time.
Like you're just alive. You're alive longer than you think you are.
But then I started to like, so I didn't like that at first, and then like I thought about it more and I came around on it. I was like, man, that's actually really cool because like, are you just laughing about how I'm sitting?
Yeah, I'm still.
I made you to not sit like this.
No, it's good. It's good. Keep going.
But it's just like I think it's really cool that it's like the further into it he gets, the more he's just obsessed with bringing people back. It's not even really about proving anything anymore. He just wants to keep doing that.
Which I think
he's just obsessed.
Yeah.
Which I think is cool because it's like that's where it does its thing where it talks more about the real world a little bit and like the science world. I assume that it's very like people are so obsessed with finding the next like big. I mean, AI was invented because they're like, fuck it, we could probably do that, even though it's not. We don't really need that.
Yeah,
you know, it's not a necessary thing, but it's like, fuck it, I can keep going, and they just want to keep discovering shit, right? And just scientific advancement for the sake of scientific advancement, instead of like actually doing the thing that helps people, which is what Dan was interested in the first place.
Right.
Yeah. Also, I like that. It's like West is in an abusive relationship with science.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then Dan is in an abusive relationship with West.
West. Yeah, he's like, West
this
just
weird
keeps convincing
throuple.
him to keep going on because it's addicting
Yeah.
to keep watching the scientific discovery thing, and like even though it's hurting people and it's hurting a bunch of other things, could be hurting the earth,
Yeah.
could be hurting all kinds of stuff like that, but they just keep going.
Well, and
It's
you
fucking
see,
cool.
like, as it progresses, as the story goes on, to like very much to his own detriment, West keeps doing things. It's like if you just didn't bring that guy back, everything might be fine. Or if you just didn't do that,
Yeah.
everything might be fine. Or if you just didn't do that, everything might be fine. And he just keeps doing it. You're
Yeah.
like, dude, like, keep doing your experiments, sure, but do them in a sane way. And he's like, no, fuck it. We're doing it.
Yeah.
Every chance I get. Let's go.
A true mad scientist, and you love to see it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So yeah, Dean dead. They bring him back, and he's like fucking weird in the corner.
Yeah, he's kind of
Fucking weird in
He's
the
kinda
corner.
there.
because like you
Fucking
can tell that
weird
he
in
still
the
has.
Light.
No, keep going.
It's time for Re-Animator.
There we go. Yeah, because
Spot.
Light.
we can hold on. We can go through it. We got time.
Spot.
Losing
Light.
my dad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what I was saying.
Well, so Dean's
Fucking
weird,
weird guy in the
corner.
corner. Yeah.
Yeah, Dean's a weird guy in the corner because he like kind of remembers.
Daughter
stuff.
shows up.
Like he remembers that he loves his daughter, and he remembers that he's pissed off at these two students because he's like choking them.
Yeah.
You know what this movie feels like? This movie kind of feels like a play. It kind of feels like a play because characters keep showing up like they were just off stage.
Yeah.
Like, because I'm pretty sure the daughter shows up there. It's like, where were you? Like, you were just.
Well, she came in with the dean.
That's right.
Yeah, they
Good
were
writing.
they were together, and he was like, "You stay here," and she was like, "Fuck you, daddy."
Fuck
Yeah.
you, Dad. I want to see what's going on. And he's
Yeah.
being weird in the corner in the spotlight. So yeah, they're like shit. But yeah, like you said, they discovered that he had said his name and kind of responded. He was like, "Fuck, we got to keep going. We got to keep figuring shit out." And Dan's like, "I don't know, man. I don't know about that." And he said, "No, we got it." And he went, "Now I do know about that. I
Yeah.
like you a
I was
lot."
like, "Okay, yeah, you convinced me."
Convinced me. So yeah.
Yeah, so they lock the dad up to study him.
Mm-hmm.
But Hill gets to him, and what does he do? Lobotomizes him.
That was they had introduced that he had come up with this new technology thing at the beginning of the movie, which
It's
I
a
remember.
laser.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this laser thing, and I was like, "That's cool." I don't know what, but I didn't realize that was foreshadowing at the time because that he figured out a way to lobotomize people in a way that he has control over them.
Yeah. Well, that's another part of the foreshadowing is like he talks about one of his discoveries is that he's discovered where in the brain the will is located.
Oh, dude, yeah.
And where like the human spirit, the will to do things is. And so he's able to go and damage that so that they don't have will to do anything and they're
Yeah.
just blank slates for him to control.
So where are we after that? I get were they in the
So-
basement again? Did they go back to the basement with the cat?
Yes.
Yes, because Hill goes down there.
Yeah, and that's kind of weird
and he
because it's like,
talks to-
how did he get there?
He talks to West, and he's like, "I think I know what's going on here," and he looks
Yeah.
through all of his notes, and then he blackmails West, and so West shovels him to death.
because he was like, "I'm gonna steal your shit. It's gonna be my discovery."
Yeah.
Which is another huge thing in the science world. Like people who find shit out are never the people who get credit for it ever. So that's cool that they do that. And then yeah, like you said, he just takes a shovel and chops his fucking head off, and it's so cool.
Yeah.
And then they do the thing that they did in the 80s when your head was off but your body was still working.
Mm-hmm.
It's the
It's
thing.
the funniest part of the movie.
It is
Yeah,
funny.
It's really good.
But I still like it a lot. And I
Yeah.
still
yeah.
No, it's really good. It's like it's a nice thing to kind of like laugh at after all of this death. You just see this guy without a head just wandering around
Yeah.
while the
Yeah.
head is trying to tell him where to go.
Yeah. It's
So before we move too far past it, the shovel scene.
Mm.
So he chops the head off with a shovel, which I was like, oh, that's like in Evil Dead when he chops her head off with the shovel.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. I wonder if those were influenced by each other or whatever. Well, here's the thing. One of the movies that I talked about watching, The Plague of the Zombies,
Yeah.
there's a dream sequence in which a bunch of zombies are coming after this person, and he chops one of their heads off with a shovel in the 60s. And I was like,
Cool.
dude, I think that's probably what influenced Raimi to do that in his movie.
And then
And probably also influenced this movie. I was like, that's cool. So
It
it
is
all
cool.
kind of tied together in a fun little way.
there are a lot of shovel chopping off head zombie deaths, aren't there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's nice. I like the part where his body squirms after. I'm
Yeah.
a little fucked up kind of guy because I was like, yeah, that is what would happen probably.
Yeah.
But specifically, he does, after he kills him, West is like, I've never done parts before.
that was a really.
I've never done whole parts.
Whole parts. Yeah, which that doesn't.
What does that mean?
Whole parts.
Yeah,
No,
it's
no.
either whole or a part.
I've never done holes before.
I've never watched the movie Holes before.
So he injects both the body and the
The
head.
Yeah.
And it's cool that because I'm like, oh shit, are they going to be like two separate things, or is it going to be like they're one? But it is still just one entity. And now, what does he do? Does he just leave after that?
No,
he gets
'cause
knocked out.
Yeah, the body gets up. Well, the head wakes up, and he's like, West, you fucking dick. And then the body gets up behind him and knocks him out.
Which I did like the choice. Obviously none of this makes a lot of scientific sense, which is
No.
not surprising. But I did like the choice to like make his speaking really labored.
Mhm.
Like he's having to really work to do that because all the shit to do it is kind of fucked up now.
Yeah.
And they established also at this point that you have to do it really soon to like actually get like that they're still kind of a person,
Yeah.
Mhm.
right? Because if you wait too long, they're just fucking animals, right? And so that was like he did it immediately, like even quicker than they did with the dean, because they were still talking about it with the dean like
Yeah.
a little bit. So he was still more there, but only communicating like this.
And I also want to say, just for the record, I don't think either one of you will care, but I have a theory. There's a bit in the TV show Scrubs where the main character often has daydreams where
That he's in a T-Mobile commercial.
Yeah,
that won't
exactly.
Fucking leave me alone.
that he's able to split his body from his head so he can do two things at once, and it's floating head doctor. And it's like the same exact bit, and I'm pretty sure they stole it from this movie.
That's good.
Gotcha. Yeah.
And it's a funny bit.
I mean, it's the whole like practical effect thing of like having someone hold their own head has been done like a billion times, but I just love seeing it. It's just
Yeah.
good. You could do
And
it.
it looked pretty good in this one for
Yeah,
the
it
most
did.
part. Like sometimes I feel like you struggle with not having shoulders look weird because the arms of the person doing it are actually lower and stuff like that. I feel like it looked pretty solid in this one.
So
So.
you have to shoot around a bunch of stuff, but that's
Yeah.
that's what makes it. It feels like when they have to do that kind of stuff, I appreciate the work more that goes
Yeah.
into it,
Mm.
because and there are times they did a lot of practical things where I was like, man, how'd they do that? Right? When you see a bunch of CGI shit, you don't wonder at all how they did that.
Yeah.
You go
Yeah.
on their computer. They just animated, like how you can wonder how they animate.
Yeah.
Just applies it all there.
And that's one of those where I feel like the more knowledge you have about doing CGI, like people that are really like that actually do that work can look at that and be like, oh, that's really impressive. How'd they do that? That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
But like practical effects are more accessible in a way that we can all like,
We can
even
all
even
be
if we
like,
don't have
damn.
understanding of like all the stuff that goes into it, we can be like, oh yeah, that's crazy. Like, look at that.
And it's so like, maybe because it's so accessible to something that you could do, it makes you appreciate the work that went into it more than
Yeah.
CGI. Because you go, yeah, well, I could never do that anyway.
Yeah.
So, so it makes it like, for me at least. Anyway, they do.
Yeah, you love to see it.
You love to see it. It knocks.
Yeah, he knocks West out,
Yeah.
picks up his own head, and then he goes to kidnap Barbara Crampton.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's either in the office where he kidnaps her or in the morgue where he takes her. There's a really funny visual gag because he's just like a talking head. And then you see in the background, there's a Stop Making Sense poster.
Is there really?
Yeah.
That's funny.
And I'm like, oh,
That's really funny.
That's good. That's a good bit.
I didn't
Yeah.
see that. That's really good.
Yeah.
So is this the part like when he kidnaps her, they kind of go, I think it's West and Dan are in the place where the fucking Dean is, right? Where that's where they find out he lobotomized him, and they open up a file that has like her lock of hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
you're
like
like-
napkins and stuff.
That's
It's
when
really
it
bad,
finally
yeah.
clicked for me, because I remembered from earlier that he was weird there, and I was like, oh, that's why he was weird.
Well, there is a moment earlier than that when he's got her father, and he's going to he's asking her for permission to do exploratory surgery to figure out what's going on with him and all this stuff. And he is also being really fucking weird there. Like, he's like, well, now you're all alone, and like if you ever
Yes.
need,
Yeah,
like,
I do
I'm
remember
here,
that.
and you're like,
Yeah.
oh my god, no.
That was weird.
Like,
That I
no,
do
no,
remember
no.
that part. Yeah.
But also when he goes to kidnap her, he has this really cool look because he has like a fake head.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he has like what the fuck?
It's
like
the anatomy.
yeah.
thing.
yeah, it's the anatomy head, and he has like
Like
the
in
mask
classrooms.
on it.
Yeah.
And he's just walking around with this fake head, and it's really creepy.
Yeah, it really is, because like one side of the face is complete,
Mhm.
and then the other side of the face, it's like trying to show, it shows bone in some spots, and then like
Muscle.
muscle.
Yeah, and it's like parts that you could like take off.
It's
Yeah.
like a head they would have in a classroom or something.
Yeah,
yeah.
Which it was cool, even though it's clearly a mask at some points, but it's fine.
yeah.
And he sneaks past the security guard who refuses to look up from his porno magazine or whatever the fuck it is.
Classic.
Yeah. He's just refusing to look up from it. He goes, hey, is that you? To like, I don't even know, remember who he says.
Yeah, and then from in the bag, he's like,
Of
yeah.
course it's me.
Yeah. That's not weird at all. He's just reading his book.
And then we get to the most infamous scene.
Oh wait, did we talk about how there was a weird scene where they needed to like stop someone and two black guys come in the room? Do you remember that? Do you remember there was like, I think it was the dean was being crazy, and they're like, oh, we need to stop him and hold him down, and then like just two black nurses who don't have lines come in and try to like. Do you guys remember that?
I do
I
remember.
know
that,
now
yeah.
what you're talking
It was.
about.
It just felt very clear. I was like, what did you don't remember?
I remember it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I remember seeing that and being like, what's the deal there? Because they made it like
I don't remember feeling weird about it, but maybe I
I just
was
get
just
weird whenever
missing
black
the
people are
tone.
on
I
the
don't-
screen. I'm sorry.
Can
I'm
we
joking.
clip that?
No, please, no. I'm just trying to point out because I thought it was like it just felt very like when they showed up. I was like, yeah, there are a lot of white people in this movie.
Yeah.
is what I thought immediately, and that's why I was and like they weren't given any lines, and the only other black guy is supposed to be a dumb security officer. It just felt, I don't know, of its time is what I was trying to point out.
That's fair. Yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't specifically notice that, but
God damn it.
Yeah.
I'm just looking for race. That's all I'm looking for in movies. That's how I feel right now. Doesn't matter. Hopefully people know I'm not racist. I hate myself. This is the last show I'll ever do, by the way.
Wow,
Got to
okay.
get the racist.
Well, this
guy
is
out
the
of
last
here.
show. We did establish that
Yeah,
earlier.
yeah.
What
Not
show?
the last show of our show. It's just the last show.
The first podcast.
This is the first
On the
show.
left.
This is
No,
the last
Please
show.
don't take me back.
Don't take me back. Yeah, so we get to this super cool scene that everybody really loves. That's all about being sexually assaulted by a floating head.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which thankfully does not last as long as I remember it.
No, it is. Yeah.
In particular, I remember his head being in her down region a lot more than it actually was. But it's mostly a lot of like nipple play.
Yeah.
Yeah. Still not cool.
Yeah.
But then it's over.
then
And
it's
then
over.
we move on.
Yeah, it is over.
It was one of those scenes where I was just waiting, and
Yeah.
literally it made it to like when that happened, I was like, "You had such a good movie, man. You had such a good one." And now now there just is a fucking asterisk next to it
Yeah.
all the time, and I hate that because it's like just
Yeah, it really does that to this movie, which sucks, is because it's like it's a good movie, but
Yeah.
and I'm this for me is not enough that like I'm still gonna rewatch this movie. I like this movie.
Yeah.
I'm still putting this in a list of like some of my favorite movies, but it takes away from it
yeah.
in a way that I hate.
I hate it a lot. It feels like how I assume people feel about Jeepers Creepers, but on a lesser scale or something. Not to put it on a scale. I need to stop talking.
Yeah, I mean, not even like whether it's however you feel about it,
Thank
but
you.
like in like Jeepers Creepers, it's a uncomfortable. Well, I haven't seen that, but uncomfortable because of what you know about people that made the movie.
I thought
Yeah.
there was
In this
also
one, it's
stuff-
uncomfortable because you're literally seeing why it's problematic. Like it's right there.
It's right there. It's right there, and you're like, what am I supposed to? I guess it's also because it's a product of its time. The idea behind it, what you were supposed to feel for half the people watching, felt different to people. I assume, but like
Yeah.
nowadays, it's like I see that and I don't feel what I think they were trying to make me feel.
Yeah.
So, which I think is there's just something. It's also it just feels so built around horniness, and it's like, why are you making? Why
Yeah.
I don't want to get horny watching this movie, bringing dead people back to life. The fuck?
Well, it's because like every horror movie in the 80s had to be a tits and ass movie.
I guess
That's how they
Um,
got. That's how they got butts in theaters.
that is.
That's how they got tits and ass in theaters.
It's just. I'm glad that there's a lot less of that now. It feels like.
Yeah.
I feel like they don't make. They're not gonna make. They do sometimes, but
Well, but also like I feel like we can all agree. Hopefully, I'm not crazy.
you're not.
I don't think like not that I need or even want it in any of my horror movies, but like if there's like there's a sex scene and we're gonna show some titties on screen, I'm cool with that.
yeah.
But you don't have to do this.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
please don't do
No,
this.
I love a sex scene in a movie.
Yeah.
There should be more.
There should be. I think every movie should have sex.
Yeah,
with each other.
That's a
If all
genuine
movies had
opinion. I feel like
sex.
there's not enough sex scenes in movies anymore, and that kind of
Yeah. Well, there's not enough positive sex scenes in movies. That's the problem. Is
Yeah.
like it feels like everyone has to make some sort of negative sex, and it makes people negatively associate with sex. It's like I can watch if some people are having a good, like at the beginning, I was not bothered by them, just the transition from them having sex. Right, I had no problems with it because they're two characters
Yeah.
who like each other and are
Yeah,
having a
that
good
was
time.
fine.
That's healthy.
Exactly. Good
This
point.
is
Earlier in the movie, it's fine. That's fine.
this is fucked up. And if that's not what the story is, right? I guess it's part of the plot, right? It does make him more evil. It is like
Certainly,
they do
yeah.
the thing, right? But
you can get the same effect from just having him like
and
just
doing
just taking her
anything.
captive
Yeah.
and then just being creepy and
Yeah.
weird, and then you're like, oh well, that's bad, and probably he will do something bad. But thankfully, he gets stopped before it happens. Except they don't.
But
They're
not
like, oh,
really.
it does happen.
That's
No,
the-
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
you could do the same thing and then just have him get interrupted before it even happens,
sure.
and then it's fine.
That's
None of us are weird about that now.
That really
Like-
is the most annoying part, is that it's like they thought that like the going down there, that's the worst part. It's like, no. All
Yeah,
of it
all
is
of
the,
that is.
it's
yeah.
the worst. It's the worst. All of
Yeah.
it's the worst. So it doesn't matter where you were going,
Yeah.
you know? Anyway. But like you said, thankfully brief. And then it's not like one of those things. It's literally just, if you cut that scene out, we're good. This movie's like fucking perfect, to be honest. Because they don't go back to that again, really. I don't
Nope.
think. They don't do
and
anything.
thankfully, Dan does like show up and immediately like puts clothes over her,
Yeah.
which was nice.
Yeah.
It was nice. There was a nice, like you said, the director apparently handled that well, because I was worried about that, and I listened to the interview with Barbara Crampton where she was like, "No, it's great," and I was like, "Good for you, I guess. Good for you." Probably not a lot of people who could handle that, so
Mm.
it's
Yeah.
pretty good. But the
boys show up.
the boys show up, and fuck, a lot of shit happens, man.
Yeah, so this is the
so
foreshadowing
cool.
I was talking about. All those bodies, all the corpses that we learned about earlier, Hill has resurrected them, and now they're all juiced up, and
Such
they're
a
all
cool fucking
Yeah.
scene.
they're all gonna attack, and so they're like fighting everyone off, and the dad's there too, the dean, and then there's just like a whole bunch of shit going on while they're trying to fight him. And the dad, the dean, he fights off the mind control shit, and eventually he's like, actually, I'm gonna save my daughter, or I'm gonna try.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's when the bodies wake up,
Mm.
it's like, it's just really cool because they're all like down, and he's like, I got a plan too, and then they all come up, and the fight scene starts. It was
Yeah.
like, what? I was just so fucking into it.
They
Yeah,
all
it
do
was
like,
really
They all
good.
do like the Michael Myers thing, where they have like
Yeah.
a crazy strong core.
Yeah.
And just
Yeah.
like shoot up, and it's like, damn,
Yeah.
that's impressive.
But yeah, there's a part where you said Meg's like, Dad, and then Dean's like, oh yeah, you're right, and he goes and crushes the Hill's skull,
Yep.
Yeah.
and it's fucking cool.
Mhm.
The gore is this is how you do gore, Terrifier. This is how you do it, man.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You just got, it's like, now it's cool because we're watching a cool movie on top of it.
Yeah.
And the crushing of the head is what stops all the other bodies.
Yeah, and they start freaking out.
Yeah.
And then Dan and Barbara Crampton, whatever her name is, I can't remember. Megan.
Yeah.
They're getting ready to leave, and they're like, "Come on, West, we can get out of here." And he's like, "Oh, but I have an idea." And he like overdoses.
Overdose!
Yeah.
He literally shouts overdose
Yeah.
and then
And-
shoves two
Yeah.
needles
he
into
like
him.
he juices Hill's body.
It's like, what are you
so much.
doing?
Yeah,
That's his
no.
finisher.
and it creates a fucking portal.
I don't even know,
into
man.
another dimension, and it sucks them all in.
Or it sucks him in.
It does suck him in, yeah.
Or it does, and the way they set up another really cool thing about the writing and like the stuff, there's like a bunch of smoke everywhere to like kind of hide some of the physical effect stuff that they're doing. I thought it was really cool how they established how that smoke was in there. They could have just been like, it's smoky because fucking crazy shit are happening, but one of the bodies knocks down this like chemical thing and it does a pff, so it explains why
That's
you
cool.
can't see everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they can actually do it, and that's so fucking smart, and I love that.
Yeah. Weirdest part of the movie.
Yeah,
Because doing this juice, too much juice will open a portal in your body to a different dimension.
I don't remember the portal. What?
it's not really a portal,
It's
but
it's a hole. It's a glowing hole that he gets like pulled into.
he does it into Dr. Hill's body, and right, you remember the thing shooting out of his
Yeah.
chest and his chest opening up, and it's
Yeah.
black in there. It's not really a portal, but like I can see like why it's kind of open to interpretation.
It's some weird Lovecraft stuff.
But it makes sense because it's like, what the fuck was it that grabbed him? You know, if you think about it, like, were those?
I
his
mean, it looked like
intestines?
intestines. Yeah.
I didn't
mean,
know-
that doesn't make any sense, but that's what it looked like.
I thought it was like,
Man, I'm gonna have to rewatch that section, even though I literally just did today because I don't remember seeing what you're talking about.
Really?
Yeah.
where it like wraps him up and stuff.
No, I
Okay.
saw that. I don't know what Joey's talking about though. The portal thing is confusing me.
I think what he's saying. Like,
I'm interpreting it as some weird Lovecraftian bullshit
Okay,
because
Or
that's
a portal.
that's what the source is from.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
because it's not clear what is going on.
He's pulled into this black hole in the body.
Mhm. Did he get pulled in? I didn't see that part.
You don't see it go all the way, but you see him being like pulled back
Pulled
into
back.
it.
Yeah, I in fairness, you're saying it, and I don't remember seeing it, but I assumed that because I was like, that's kind of where my brain went with it, more so than like the body just flipping out. I assumed it was like he's so alive for whatever reason, like
He's
they just
too alive.
he's so fucking alive now
Yeah.
that it's like, blah, like this is just what happens when you're given too much life. It reminded me a lot of like the what is it, the fucking other movie that came out literally a year later, the one we watched already,
Oh, the From Beyond.
From Beyond.
Yeah.
Like the kind of weird shit, like,
Yeah.
hey, too much of want to be alive wanna be alive again juice makes From Beyond happen.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're trying to get away. We assume West is gone. Bye West. Too much science. That's what'll get you that.
Yeah, too
Yeah.
much life.
Running through the hallway.
They get to the elevator, and then Megan starts getting choked.
Can I just say also,
Yes.
this is another funny part. The security guard, when all the shit was going on in there, I thought he was like going to go in and like die or they were going to do something, but he literally just heard it and they did a close up of his face and he went like, ugh, and then walked away and you never saw him again.
Yeah.
He just like went away. He went, I'm out of here.
Yeah, no, that
Yeah.
guy rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, you were saying.
So they get to the elevator, Dan and Megan, but one of the reanimated people starts choking her.
Mhm.
And so Dan, instead of like trying to pull the body off, leaves the elevator for a solid like 30 seconds.
Too long.
To go and grab
Long
an
enough for her to
axe.
die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chops off the arm. Oops, she's dead already. And then he's like, well, I do have some reanimator juice.
Well, he doesn't. He initially like does try to just resuscitate her.
Yeah.
And it's really cool because they. Or you're probably about to say it.
No,
but,
you're good,
Like,
you're
it's
good.
really cool. They bring her into the room that you see Dan in for the
At the
first time
yeah.
at the beginning, and he's
And
like,
it's like the same scene.
yeah,
all
they're
over
doing the
again.
same scene. But
But-
then after they call the time of death and everybody else leaves, he pulls out the reanimator juice, and it's so cool.
What I thought about it, like at first, I thought they were doing a thing where it was like they were showing the message of, which they were, like you said at the beginning, like he's saving someone in the right way, like bringing someone back from death the right way instead of like, juice.
Yeah.
And like, I thought the message was like, he's going to try and do that with her to bring her back. And it's like, and I honestly thought they were going to like, she is back. And the whole thing is like, let's keep it where it's at was the message. But then no, she dies. And he's like, now he's gone crazy from it. And yeah. it is so good. And I was,
And it's so perfect because the music we were talking about, like he's like, he's got this tortured look. He's so upset, and he's like, he looks up from the body, and then like he just has this look on his face, and the music starts playing, and you're like, well, we know what he's about to do.
You know what he's thinking about now.
And I love the when you see the juice actually like leaving the syringe, because like the movie like fades to black,
Yeah,
except for the juice, and you see all the juice disappear, and then it's full black, and then you just hear her scream,
yep,
and then we get credits.
really good.
It was, yeah. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like, again, take that scene out, and it's like perfect.
Yeah, I really liked this movie.
Yeah.
No,
it-
this movie rocks. It's so good.
And I liked it better than From Beyond too. I like it better than that one, I think, if I had to put the two. And I liked From Beyond a lot.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think for me, From Beyond, I think the effects in it I like more maybe, and like some of the concept of it I think is maybe a little more interesting, a little cooler.
Mm-hmm.
But the problematic stuff in that one, it just takes it
It's just a little
further
longer.
for me over the edge.
Mhm.
Like, so it's like as a whole, the movie kind of doesn't do for me what this one does.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think both are really
Yeah.
cool in their own ways. But
I also think I like Re-Animator more, only because Jeffrey Combs is good in From Beyond, but this is like the perfect role for him.
oh yeah, he
Yeah.
does this so well.
Yo, yeah.
He's so good.
Mhm.
I remember thinking like at first, like, it's very 80s. It's a very 80s way of acting, but there are also times where it was like it felt like a play a little bit. Like he was giving like a theatrical performance.
Yeah.
And it was like very well done. Very well done. Very good.
Mhm. He gets it.
Mm-hmm.
He's just that kind of actor, which is why he's also in a whole bunch of Star Trek, because he gets
That
it.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and I also feel like the guy that played Dan played really well off of that energy. Like
Yeah,
he
he's
he
very
was like
naive.
Yeah.
He's a sweet boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Re-Animator, I hardly know her.
We circle back around to it. I like it.
Nice.
It's because I just read the message again.
What are we thinking about favorite scenes? I already said mine.
Well,
Big fan of the nipple scene, are you?
Yeah.
Haha. Anyway, fuck, man. I don't know. I was just thoroughly invested the entire time. I can't really think of a scene specific.
I mean, my favorite scene is when like Joey tells us what the next movie is. That's my favorite scene. But
You trying to segue?
no, I just I had said it earlier and I wanted to reiterate.
Oh yeah,
He did say
But,
that earlier. We're really just waiting on you now.
No, my actual favorite scene. Okay, hold on. Hold up.
We're holding.
I don't know. I feel bad,
Yeah.
but like my favorite scene is also like the
Nipple scene.
the shovel, the nipple scene. Yeah,
You say the shovel?
the shovel scene.
Why do you
yeah.
feel bad?
I feel bad because it's just like
he didn't deserve to
low-hanging
get
fruit.
shoveled. No one deserves that.
I feel like it's very easily one of the coolest moments in the whole thing. So
It's cool.
I've seen this movie like a million times, but every time he kills him with the shovel, I'm really wanting him to not just like stab. I want him to like step on it.
Yeah.
And he never does. Like, that's what
Yeah.
you do with a shovel.
Mm-hmm.
But instead, he's just like,
yeah,
still good though.
I don't know. I think my favorite scene is like, I guess just the whole ending sequence, just everything at the end. Like
Mhm.
you take the last 20 minutes of the movie
Yeah.
and it's like fucking just so good. I like that everything made sense. I was engaged with the story. It's not like the greatest story ever told or anything, but it was enough to be engaging to where I'm not bored, and it's a short movie too. It's not
Yeah.
that long.
yeah,
Because
Doesn't waste your time.
based on a rather short story
Yeah.
too.
yeah.
Written in the 1920s, I believe, which is crazy.
My favorite parts are I kept mentioning them, but it's just not scene, but just all the little details that are in there to make it all work and
Yeah.
be really good. I really appreciated it.
He likes the good stuff.
I like the good shit. I like that good shit.
that
man.
good shit.
Yeah.
I also
Give me
I
some
was
of that.
just thinking about it, but I don't think we talked about a lot with the moments where the head is in the tray and he's talking from the tray.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like so they, you obviously like when it's sitting on a table and stuff, there's a cutout for his head to sit in, and that's how he's doing.
it's like
that.
the Spencer thing from iCarly. where he's got
Exactly. Yeah, the baby.
yeah, the baby,
But the thing I think is really cool about
baby
it
Spencer.
is like they both, for practical reasons and for story reasons, his body is like squirting blood packets, like plasma
Yeah.
packets in there, and it's like, oh well, that kind of makes sense that his head would need blood to function better, and so if it's sitting in a pool of blood, that would help it. But it also serves
It
to like
covers up.
hide
Yeah.
where the hole is and how they're doing all
Yeah.
that.
And
It's
also,
like,
he has like
I think that's
the
brilliant.
weird like skin flap too.
Yeah.
From the shovel.
It's
Yeah.
really good.
But
Yeah.
that's my favorite part actually. I don't know what the part where he opens up the portal thing and just body horror in general. Just all of the
Yeah,
There was
that is good
there was
shit.
this part where it was just a shot of the dean and just like this fucking jelly juice tomato sauce looking thing
Mhm.
starts just seeping out of his mouth and you're like, that's not blood. What the fuck is that? So I fucking love that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a big boy.
Yeah.
All right,
I didn't want to say yeah to that part. I'm sorry.
you can.
I zoned out.
Yeah.
And like I said, my favorite
you.
part is it's the note. I love the note. It's
The
so
note he
funny.
writes.
Yeah. Excuse me. Let's take a crack at some
Let's take some crack.
let's take some crack. Let's do some crack cocaine. What do you guys think the budget for this movie was? And I'll help
I
you
want to
out.
say
I'll
I
help
got
you
it.
out a little
I
bit.
got it.
It's
700,000.
It's a range.
okay.
Yeah. You said 700.
Well, I'm just gonna give one number.
Yeah.
I want to say 5 million.
5,700,000.
Yeah.
Dalen is way closer. It's 900,000.
Really?
He was really damn close.
Wow.
Finally.
Yeah. The range is from 900,000 to 1.3 million.
Gotcha.
I got to give it to Dalen though. That was really
Well, yeah.
fucking close.
I cheated.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was watching a Barbara Crampton interview and she just said 700,000. I'm like, I'm gonna win.
She lied.
I'm gonna fucking win. I know she lied, but I was like, whatever it is, she's gonna be closer than whatever the fuck I was gonna say,
That's fair.
Yeah.
and I will never win again.
That's all right. You didn't have to say that. I would have believed you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do we think the box office is? Did Barbara Crampton tell you that too?
She said, Dalen, box office was 700,000. That's my guess.
I wanna say-
700,000.
I'm gonna say, let's say 10 million.
10 million? Are you sticking?
I'm sticking with 700 million.
Guy, 700 million.
Sorry, I'm gonna go. What'd you say? 10 million?
Yeah, I said 10 million.
I'm gonna go 19.
It was 2.
Fuck.
Damn.
2 million.
Damn.
It was 900. That I was saying it did 19 times better than it was.
Well, that was after you said 700 million.
It's better than. Well, you know,
Oh.
You were just very hopeful.
I just knew I was gonna get one of them right. I was waiting for that part of the show.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. I wish we were keeping track, like a
No.
little scoreboard or something.
Yeah. Tim
so-
won every time.
Yeah, here's the big question now. Do we want to go ahead with the sequel, or do we want to do an in-betweener?
Because there is the Bride of Re-Animator.
There is
That's the next
Bride of Re-Animator and then Beyond Re-Animator.
Yeah.
from it.
Yeah.
Hey everybody, it's Editor Joey here. For some reason we lost like the last minute of audio, but we decided that we're going to do, instead of the sequel to Re-Animator, we're going to do a little in-betweener, and it's going to be, drumroll please, we're doing David Cronenberg's Videodrome. Holy shit. Isn't that so cool? Yay! Anyway, thanks for listening and watching and all that junk. Goodbye. Come get some. Bye bye. Come get some. Come get some. Bye. Come get some.
Oh,